right, guys, we're going to be doing a reaction video here today on this channel. And folks, it is about a BLM activist speaking at a city council meeting in Frisco, Texas. Frisco is in the Dallas area. I saw this, folks, and I could not believe that this was real. The city council meeting clearly was real, but I'm not sure this guy was actually serious. I'm not even really sure if he's actually a BLM activist. Maybe he's just trying to show the foolishness of this whole George Floyd thing. You know, George Floyd has been put on a mantle. He's on the same level as Jesus to the woke. It's completely ridiculous, folks. But let's go ahead and watch this clip here. You can see here, this was tweeted out. And I saw that Jeremy, D-Day Cobra, had liked this. BLM activist demands reparations and George Floyd bill for schools in Frisco, Texas City Council. Folks, this is pretty hilarious here, to tell you the truth. But let's go ahead and let's start this reaction here. Let's play it.
Hey, what up?
My man has a blunt.
So it's tax season right now. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to my kids. It's the only time of the year I ever play my kids. You feel?
So one time a year, tax season, he claims his kids because he wants a bigger return.
But yeah, shout out to them, you feel me? What I was gonna say was, so I just got my ancestry DNA test back and I'm 2% black. The reason I'm up here today is cause y'all trifling and we need to honor my homie George Floyd, who now been sober 2 years, and this is finna be called the Say His Name Bill. All right, so this is my ancestry DNA test if y'all don't believe me, 2%. So, first of all, let's take a knee to the Pledge of Allegiance of George Floyd while I recite the pledge. Everybody take a knee, please. I pledge allegiance to George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter movement and the causes for which they stand. One sentence. I can't breathe. With methamphetamine and fentanyl for all. Let's get into it now. Nobody took a knee, I see. I guess y'all racist. Y'all was taking a knee back in 2020, though. Am I the only one still taking knees?
That is so funny. Want everybody to take a knee, but now all of a sudden nobody wants to take a knee. And look at the black guy behind him here. He's kind of like, man, what the hell is going on? And these other two people, they're just sitting there. Nobody's really kind of reacting much to this right now. Let's move on.
So, this is what's finna be on the bill, though, which will be for kindergarten through 12th grade for the month of April. So, first of all, white kids need to hold their breath for 8 minutes every day. White kids have to do the black kids' schoolwork. White kids have to give black kids their lunch money, or else they'll go to the principal's office. Everyone will watch George Floyd's sex tape and write an essay on it. Oh, every God. Veterans Day, we will honor George Floyd as he served as a security guard for the Salvation Army. Kids can receive bonus points in the classroom if they hold a pregnant woman at gunpoint. Kids can receive bonus points for using counterfeit $20 bills. Kids can receive bonus points if they record themselves having a fentanyl overdose and live. Students should purposely provoke the police because they're racist and try their best to receive police brutality and be celebrated by BLM with a peaceful protest. Students will be encouraged to do everything possible to get shot by the police and do not comply. White kids will sit in the back of the bus so that they can live the experience of Rosa Parks. Black kids will start with a baseline grade on all schoolwork of 80%, and white kids will start with 0% in order to end racism. Students will post a black square on all social media platforms to end racism and spread equality. Pre-made Molotov cocktails will be for sale in the school store, and it will be highly encouraged that they are used on school police cars. If a white kid acts up in the classroom, the teacher will be called to put on a knee on his neck. If a black kid shoots someone in school, it will be justified and labeled as self-defense because he was bullied, no matter what, due to skin color, and he will be celebrated as a national hero. Black kids will be issued guns in school for protection against white supremacy. The N-word will be called a trigger word, which means they will now be allowed to pull it. Black on black crime will be encouraged, as it is in Chicago, in order to end white supremacy in the name of the greatest mayor of all time, Lori Lightfoot. I love you, Lori. Bless you.
Oh God, I get his drift now, man. He is trolling the left here. He is trolling the left because the left has elevated George Floyd to a whole new God level. I always find it funny how white liberals, man, they always want to uplift the worst black people possible. Unbelievable. Let's go on. This is pretty good.
Can you just pause for 1 second? Do we have to allow this to continue?
I'm almost done.
No, I'm sorry. I asked a question to my city attorney.
I would allow this to finish, and then we can go in executive session and talk about this.
Yeah. So city council meeting, the man has a right to speak. It's open to the public. But if I was on the city council, I would be like, is this serious? And the guy on the city council wanted to make sure that, do we actually have to listen to this? Well, you do. This man is from the public. It's a public forum. So he has every right to speak his piece.
Last time I checked, y'all took a knee for George Floyd. Chick-fil-A will no longer be able to be sold at schools, and Popeyes will replace them because Popeyes is nothing without black lives, and Chick-fil-A is culturally appropriated chicken. High-speed police chases will be encouraged, and all students who get in them will be moved up 1 grade and labeled as an honor student. Also, if the car you took in the police chase was stolen, you will receive a full ride scholarship to an HBCU. If the police chase ends in the shootout, you will automatically be given a free doctorate degree, and you will get a highway named after you. Also, since I'm here, where my reparations at? My ancestors were slaves. They built this country. And since they my ancestors, I'm a slave by DNA. So where my reparations at? I mean, we need to stop this racism. We need to stop this. You feel me? Hey, stop this racism. Where my reparations at, bruh? Hey, take a knee for me, Mayor. Take a knee like you did in 2020. Take a knee like you did in 2020. Come on, y'all. Shout out my kids. Follow me on Instagram, WhiteBoyENT. $10 story promos. Shout out my kids one more time. Last time you're going to see them until next tax season.
Thank you.
All right. Peace out.
Oh, boy. Guys, that was pretty hilarious right there. But I believe this guy was really exposing the left, like I said before. He brings out these pictures of his kids. Those not his kids. Obviously not, man. But shout out to this guy, man. He really did troll the left on this one. When I first saw this, I was like, is he really a BLM activist? No. He's talking about fentanyl for all. He is just really trolling the left on this one, guys. I saw this. I had to react to this video. Oh, boy. I'm amazed at this. I'm amazed that this actually did happen, guys. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this, Black and White Network fans? Do you think this is real? I think the guy knew exactly what he was doing. I really do. I think he was trying to expose the hypocrisy of BLM and leftists. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.